What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Drifting Dreamers 5. Today is a celebration day. We're celebrating Uncle David's birthday today from Come On Homesteading. There's lots of people that's gonna be showing up soon, and there's lots of cooking that needs to be done. Lyssa and myself have already put our little pop-up tent up, and she's starting her dish. What are you making?
Cowboy baked beans.
And what does cowboy baked beans entail?
Baked beans, hamburger meat, and bacon. Mixed together.
That sounds absolutely delicious. The only problem is, guys, we're early because I'm trying to give Uncle David a break and he's not here. I'm trying to let him relax completely on his birthday. So that means I'm gonna be taking over cooking. I'm also taking over the grilling. It's pretty easy, guys. He's already got it on the grill for me. Nice slow cook. We're at about 245. I'll show you the meat in just a minute. I don't want to open the grill right now. However, once Lyssa gets done cooking all this stuff, we're going to need a way to heat it back up. And with Uncle David being 100% off grid, I'm not trying to use up any of his power. So today I bought us a brand new toaster oven right here to be able to put Lyssa's dish that she's whipping up into the toaster oven to heat it up. And hopefully the FLASHBACK F2400 is going to be able to do that for us. Now I can only imagine this toaster oven is going to be putting out some megawatts. So let's open this box and see what we got. Look at this. All right, while Lyssa cooks up the bacon right now, I'm gonna go ahead and open the box and see how we're packaged. I absolutely love it when things come rightfully packaged, because right behind you guys is a greenhouse that got sent to my Uncle David from Come On Homesteading, and it got all busted up in travels. Thanks a lot, FLASHBACK, for packing this thing tightly. Ha! I'm glad it's not very heavy. Check it out right here on top. I think this is pretty cool. Feature right off the bat. All of our cords store right here into the storage compartment. Absolutely amazing. We have our typical AC adapter cord, plugs right into our house. Here's our solar input cord that we can hook right up to solar panels. And this is an important one. This also comes with your car charger, and you can charge it right from your car. And I bet once we dive into the instructions a little bit, we're probably going to be able to charge multiple ways all at once. Ooh, it's starting to smell good over here, Lyssa. Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and turn on our FLASHBACK right here. Lyssa is just now pulling the second batch of bacon off. I'm gonna have to hurry up and make sure we get this thing running and confirm that it can run this mega 6-slice toaster oven and not die on us when we're going to be needing it the most. Like I was saying a while ago, I'm glad it's not real heavy, guys. This thing's coming in right under 49 pounds. And with its own 20 amp hour battery with 2,048 watt hours, we ought to be absolutely perfect right here today. Let's go ahead and show you some more things real quick before we open up this big box. Go ahead and peel this screen protector off. And I would like to say that this is the first time I'm turning this on. We're gonna hold the power button down just a moment. It comes right on. And I would like to make a disclaimer that the screen is not malfunctioning, guys. This is just my camera on the screen right here. Everything looks crystal clear on my end. Looks like we're 27% right out of the box. I want to go over what output and input this FLASHBACK 2400 has. On the left right here, we do have our DC section, 12 volt, 10 amp cigarette style plug, a 12 volt, 25 amp DC output plug, and this is called the XT60. Guys, this is the first time I've ever seen a DC outlet with the XT60 on a portable power station on this solar generator, because that can provide DC input such as solar power and trick the other one. We can really charge some things up. I like this so far. All right, guys, here we go. Not a monster, but it's about a medium sized right here. We're about to see if the FLASHBACK is going to be able to save the day. Lyssa is already working on the hamburger meat. Hot! Hot! Ooh, hot! Alright guys, I seen something on the cover right here. Please keep the left and right fan covers open when operating. So right here on the left side, of the unit, we have the AC input and the DC input. Keep in mind that it is 1100 watts max input, guys. It's right here on the side. You can see the AC input. You can see the plug for the DC input. Here's the left fan cover. It's just gonna open up. And then on the other side over here, we're gonna have the right fan cover. We're gonna open that up. And then here's actually the AC output is on this side over here. And it even tells you 2400 watts max. Nice, look at that. 6 different outputs, 6 different 120 volt plugs. All right guys, it's time to do it. Let's put her to the test. We're gonna just plug it in right here. Now to be able to turn on these outlets, there is a button right here that we're gonna press. Oh yeah, we gotta turn this on if we want anything to happen, huh? All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna turn it on bake. Turn it on 450 and just turn this joker on. Come back over here again, turn the power button on. Now let's see what we can do. All right guys, you can see this little emblem at the top. That's letting us know that the AC is on. And surprisingly, right now at this moment, it's only taken 579 watts. That's pretty impressive. I thought this was going to be taking a lot more watts, but it just did come on. Let's go ahead and plug in the USB cords and see if we can get our phones charging also, because Lyssa is nearing time to end this cooking. Looks like you're wrapping up on the hamburger meat, huh?
I am. Your time is up.
So I guess after the hamburger meat, the only thing left you got to do is throw the baked beans in those metal pans over there.
Yep.
Smother it with the meat. And then we're going to be putting it into this toaster oven right there. And then once it's done, guys, we'll be able just to reheat it. It is a little bit early right now, so the party's not going to start for another hour or so. So we're going to go ahead and get it going back right there. Let's plug these phones in and check on this meat. All right, so we're going to open up the quick charge and plug it in down here at the bottom. Plug it on in. Oh, we got to turn the USB on. There we go. Now we got some charge. Turbo power connected. Something else that's really awesome about this FLASHBACK is that while it's running at these 580 watts, it tells us that it has 47 minutes left at 25%. That is super awesome to be able to know how much time you have left on it. That's good. Let's go ahead and plug in this USB-A. And while Lyssa's pouring out the rest of this, I'm gonna grab her cell phone because I know it's dead. Lyssa's phone's always dead, guys. All right, let's plug her in. Nice. Nice. All right, guys, I am gonna go ahead and turn this off right now because, I mean, there's no point of keeping it on. And now we're gonna walk over here just for a quick second and check on this meat. It's still nice and low at just a hair over 250. Woo-wee! Yes, sir. So another really cool feature, guys, is that you can set your wattage for your input. Actually, you can rotate this dial to set it on different inputs, and as I'm turning it, I can actually see the input changing and going down all the way from 300, 500, 7, 9, and finally maxing out at 1100 watts of input. And that's really nice to be able to control the amount of input going into the system. And while we're talking about input going into the system, guys, I do want to let you know on 1100 watts, this will charge from 0 to 100% right at about 2 hours. And you can indeed cut the charge time down, guys, if you run the PV solar input and the AC input at the same time. Keep in mind that this particular unit does have a 500 watt max on the solar capability, so only 500 watts maximum on the solar input. And keep in mind also not to exceed 50 volts. Now I know I was talking about it earlier as well, but these the fan covers, guys, it is very imperative to make sure that these fan covers are open and that they're not blocked. You got to give them plenty of room for them to be able to breathe. Electronics bring in a lot of heat, and those fans are the only way that it can cool back down. And don't you worry about the noise. The fans are running less than 60 decibels, so it shouldn't bother you whatsoever. Just another awesome feature of the FLASHBACK 2400. Something else to keep in mind while you're running this unit in hot weather is that it does offer screen display precautions. Basically, if something happens to the unit, right here on the screen, we're going to bring up an error code of some kind. But if anything does come up, you can find it right here in the manual and figure out how to address it from there. I also want you to know that this does have a UPS feature, basically meaning that you can have this unit plugged into the wall and your device is plugged into the unit. If you have a power outage, the UPS will click over in under 8 milliseconds, and you guys won't even know you're losing power. This FLASHBACK 2400 is going to make sure all of your household appliances stay running and you won't even blink an eye. Last but not least, guys, I want to tell you about one more incredible feature. Look at that. See that QR code? Guys, you can scan this QR code and it's going to bring you right up to an app for you to download. That's right, you can have all the power right at your fingertips on any smart device. Just download the QR code, follow the instructions, make sure you have Bluetooth, and you're gonna be ready to go. I'm gonna walk you guys around one more time to show you what we got going on here on Come On Homesteading. And I can't wait for everybody to get here and take a look at the new FLASHBACK 2400. We're gonna be setting up right here under the main pavilion. Have us a nice fire pit. I even believe there's supposed to be some cornhole, some horseshoes, and anything else Uncle David wants to get defeated in for his birthday. I don't mind serving him up a good birthday present. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning. Thank you so much for watching the review on this FLASHBACK 2400. I am really hoping that it's going to stand up and keep this running. I'm gonna go ahead and charge it up to a 100%. That way Lyssa doesn't run out of battery when she puts all of her cowboy baked beans into the toaster oven. Oh man, looking back on that day, it was absolutely wonderful. Uncle David did indeed come home on time. We got the party rolling. We had wonderful festivities. The food and the cowboy baked beans Lyssa made was absolutely wonderful. But I know what you're thinking. Why are we showing you this video now, several months down the line? Well, because something came in that we've been using and we've wanted to use it for a while before we give any word or any review on it. Remember earlier in this video when we talked about the solar panel and the PV charging? Well guys, we got the PV 420. We got a 420 watt solar panel sent to us by FLASHBACK and we have been using it daily. Let me show you guys what this thing's about. This is our little area that we have the FLASHBACK sitting up at, and our little area where we like to set the solar panel. It gets really nice sun all day long from the west setting sun, and all day it gets great sunlight right here. Now I do want to fold this on back real quick and show you guys that it has really nice retractable legs that can prop up this solar panel right here. It's really nice. And inside of the bag where the cord sits has all the technical details and everything like that. Lets you know that it is a 420 watt solar panel, and it tells you about the voltage and your amps and everything like that. I do like that those straps are retractable so that I can angle the solar panel in different positions depending on how the sun is coming down. We'll follow our cords all the way over here, and like I showed you earlier in the video, it plugs right here into the same side of the AC outlet. Plugs right into the side. Now it is a little bit later on in the afternoon, so I'm only getting about 181 watts, and just about 10 minutes ago I was getting right at 240. The FLASHBACK was dead when we plugged it in. It's already back to 1%. So that's pretty much gonna wrap today's video up, guys. But just to let you know, for these last few months that we have had this, it's been working great. We use it daily. Probably my favorite feature about it since we've been using it is the charge selector, where you can choose what wattage to charge. That way you don't have to have so much draw on a single charge. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you are not subscribed to Drifting Dreamers 5, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. We got all kinds of content coming out for us. I want to say thanks a lot again to FLASHBACK for letting us review this amazing product and sending the solar panels. Everything is working out great. Guys, don't forget to check the description area. I'm going to have a direct link for you to find this item. As you can see, it's a wonderful setup for anything you need to do. Keep on following your dreams, guys. This is all a part of ours. And remember, if you can dream it, you can drift it. Bye.